Welcome to Chris BI. My name's Chris. That's Dax. And today we're going to be talking about the most, who moved my cheese feature ever inside of Power BI. And that's the new on-object data visualization tooling and change and shift. Super excited to try out this new feature. Let's get into it. Hey man, if you're just chilling, trying to figure out some stuff about Power BI, well man, I got the right channel for you. This is the stuff. Like it, subscribe, turn on the alarm bell. Come back. Okay, this feature is brand new inside of the Power BI service as of March 2023. So this is a preview feature. This new on-object data visualization tooling they kind of call out here allows you to actually work with the visual itself and apply your different visualization formatting. It gives you a whole bunch of different formatting options that makes it much more Excel-like. I'm super excited. Let's go check it out. Now, this feature is a preview feature. So in order to enable it, you have to go to File, Options and Settings, Options. And when that comes up, you're going to go down to Preview Features. That's right here. So that you can see this, Preview Features. And if I scroll down, this is down at the bottom here. You're going to see this on Object Interactions. Now, you have to click this on. And when you do and click OK, this is going to ask you to restart your Power BI desktop because it's going to completely change a lot about your layout and your interactions in Power BI, okay? So I'm going to click on OK to restart. I'm going to close my Power BI desktop, and I'm going to launch it again. Now, as a remember, Microsoft are the masters of agile development. So they do small developments. They make these changes. They release them out to people, and then they gather feedback to see how you like it, see what changes you might need on it. So be prepared. Anytime you sit down with a preview feature, you have to weigh out, okay, how does this work? Some are awesome out of the gate. Some need a little time, and most are somewhere in between. Okay, so already I'm seeing some big changes to my Power BI desktop. I wonder if you guys can see them too. So the first ones that jump out to me are right here. I've got this new insert box with all my different visuals on it. That's a huge one. And then the other big one that's jumping out to me, oh, look at this. Oopsies. Look at this. I don't have my visualization pane. I've only got what looks like a data and then filters. No visuals here whatsoever. So what am I going to do? I'm going to head over to my data hub. I'm going to go my Power BI data marts. I'm going to collect one of my certified. This is my Data God Model V2. I'm going to connect to this one so I can test out this functionality inside the Power BI service. All right. So I've got this set up. I've got my my data here. I'm going to add in a measure here. Now, first thing we used to have anytime you'd add a measure to Power BI, what happened? It would create a column chart. Why a column chart? Who knows? That was the first visual, and so that's what it's been forever. Most of the time when I'm adding visuals, I always start with creating a whole bunch of cards, getting those set up, right? So it's kind of annoying that I'd start with cards. That doesn't make sense, right? So let's see. I hear that we go from columns to cards first. So if I just have a measure, what's it going to recommend? A card. Yes, Rosie. Rosie's a PM who on Microsoft Power BI team who created this. Rosie, thank you. Mwah, this is beautiful. Okay, so I've got my card. It's interesting. I don't have. What do I see here? I went to set up some formatting stuff. Oops, no formatting here. All the formatting is now done through here. Okay, so let's do some formatting. Well, okay, I can go ahead. Oh, look at this. I've got some suggested visual types. So if I didn't want the card, I could switch over to a table or I could switch back. Oh, that's interesting. I could also expand it and have access to all of my visuals here. All right, that's cool. If I turned off the suggested types, oh, interesting. Because I have it on, it knows I'm going to be building, or I might be adding more data in, so it would be suggesting different types to me. So I could go and I could add in, let's say, calendar year. Oh, and it's going to switch you over to a line chart. Oh, amazing. And if I add some more data, let's say I go and I add my fact, reseller sales, and I add my order quantity. So I add that in. Interesting. Oh, look at this. One of the things it's recommending is a scatter chart. Oh, I love it. I love that this is the recommendation pattern. This is great. Oh, or your classic matrix. This is fantastic. Now, let's give this some kind of like, let's try some of this stuff out. So if on my scatter chart, oh, that's interesting. I don't have as much control here as I'd like. So I've got, it's just picking what's going to be my X and Y category. I don't have the ability to control that. I wonder if on my format, okay, here's all my options for formatting. Oh, if I click on more options, take a look over here. My classic visual pane comes up, so I could do all my stuff over here. That's awesome. Okay. If I go here, I don't have, that's it. If I wanted to suggest the type, I don't have the fine control over what field goes in where. But if I don't want to suggest the type, I can just go in and I can change these values up. I could switch my x-axis and my y-axis. I could add in additional size. So for my size, I could add in factory seller sales, measures, I don't know, tax amount. That doesn't make a ton of sense, but okay, tax amount. You know what would be, what I'm noticing here? It'd be great if there's a check mark here so I could see what was selected or not. That'd be something that'd be cool to get added in. We'll have to talk with Rosie about that. Generally speaking, I've got all of my stuff here. I do know, like, oh, and look at this. Look at this over here. I now have, because I hit that format pane, I now have the ability to select the format option or toggle over to the data screen. So I can kind of go back and forth. And with my data screen up, I can see I do have my check marks still here. Okay, that's cool. All right, I can make that work. What else do we got here? All right, I've got all my different visuals. I can just add those in. Oh, so I could just go and I could say, all right, I'm creating a matrix. Boom, it adds a matrix, and I could just add in all the stuff that I want. Or, oh, look, I just want to have a slicer. Okay, so this visual pane right here replaces having that upper pane here. And so now all I'm doing is controlling my layout here, and I could choose either my select types or, oh, that's interesting. So if I start adding data, now one of the things that I kind of notice is, okay, so I added, come on, add my data, factory reseller sales measures, reseller amount. Oh, interesting. Oh, because that's a slicer, so I won't add that. So let's go over to my, I want to do, so let's add some data, factory seller sales, measures, reseller amount. Now, can I still do this? Oh, good. I can still, while I have this open, I can still go and I can add this in. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because I haven't, oh, it switched over to, interesting. Because I don't have a y-axis, it's not showing me that functionality. So that y-axis, oh, and I got some weird clipping there. But if I go in my date dimension, base attributes, and I add in calendar year, okay, so calendar year got added way over there. So what if I wanted this as a matrix? Oh, here we go. Now I've got my rows and columns back, and I've got control over this. All right. Can I add these? Data options, yeah. What if I want to have my, maybe that's in formatting where I change it to, where I change the values to go on, switch values to rows. Okay, I can still do that over here. All right, hey, you know what? Cool new feature. If you want to try this, I highly recommend play with this. This is going to be the future. At some point in time, this will become the default. So we want to hear back from you on like what things work, what don't work. If you have any issues with this, what should we do? All right. Well, I absolutely love this new feature. I think this is great. We're heading in the right direction. As you can see, there's some getting used to working with this. So please take some time out of your day, spend a little bit of it poking with this, figuring out how these things work. Love to hear from you. What do you like about this? What do you don't like about this? Let's try and figure out how we can help the Power BI team advance this so that this is as good as it possibly can be. I love the ability to just, when I'm working with the graph, just work with the graph or chart, right? Like I never really liked that bouncing back and forth thing. That always gave me all sorts of problems. So I'm really excited to see this feature. Thank you everyone at Power BI who listened to us and is bringing these capabilities into the Power BI space. I know this has been an adoption issue that a lot of people struggled to work with Power BI because they didn't have that like on visual ability to edit and work with the data. So really excited about this new functionality. If you like this stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with everyone inside your Power BI user community. I do have a personal goal to get to 100,000 subscribers. That's going to take our help. We're going to go on this journey together. I need to hit 6,000 first, at least at the time of this filming. I'm not at 6,000 yet, but hopefully with your help, I will get there sooner than later. And actually, we'll get there together. And if you want to show the world that you too are a Power BI data god, buy one of these new t-shirts that I just added into a store down below. Absolutely love them. It's a low-key kind of way to show off how much you are a Power BI data god. And if you want to support the channel, head over to KralosBI.com, buy me some coffees. My wife will send you a pack of stickers with a handwritten note for me. All right, that is all from now. From Chris, from Dax. You have a fabulous day. Peace. Baker Tilly Digital combines strategic industry insight and advanced technical expertise to uncover and solve your digital transformation challenges. If you're interested in learning more, check out our website at bakertilly.com/digital.